Emmerdale spoilers. Tragic end as Dan says his goodbyes in final days. Be prepared for some hugely emotional scenes in upcoming Emmerdale episodes as Dan Spencer braces himself for a long prison sentence and says his goodbyes to his friends and family in the village. When Dan punched creepy stalker Lloyd, he can have had no idea where his actions would lead. Lloyd had been frightening and harassing Amelia, and Dan just wanted him out of his daughter's life. When he saw Lloyd in the village, a red mist descended and he punched him. After weeks in a coma, Lloyd died of his injuries and Dan was charged with GBH and then manslaughter for the killing. He pleaded guilty in the hope of getting a lighter sentence, and soon we'll see him appearing in court to be sentenced. Before that, he has his final days in the village, and Liam Fox told us that when he read the scripts for these scenes he was blown away. "When I read the script it was like, wow, this is awesome," he revealed. He's kind of taking it all in and realizing that he's going, and getting support from other people in the village. There's some lovely stuff before he goes. He goes into the Woolpack and Man Club are there and really supporting him. Really well written, really nice stuff. It made me cry a few times reading it. Very emotional, lovely stuff. I feel very lucky to get that sort of script around this story. In these scenes, Amelia worries that her dad has given up hope. He goes to the Woolpack and Chaz persuades him that he needs to think about how he wants to spend the time he has left as a free man. He's helped when his friends from the Man Club assemble to support him, and he's able to open up about how he's feeling, talking about the punch and how he feels about Lloyd's death. He says he's terrified about going to prison, and doesn't know how Amelia will cope without him. The Man Club members do their best to reassure him and support him. As he leaves the Woolpack for what could be the last time in many years, the full force of what's about to happen hits him and he says his goodbyes to the village. There's a shred of hope when he gets to court as his solicitor reassures him that he should only receive a short sentence, but all the same Dan dreads the idea of prison. He's presuming he's going to get about 3 years or something like that, so he's got it in his head that after 18 months he might be out. But can he cope with 18 months, Liam said. Is that something that Dan can get his head round? Whatever Dan does, when he comes out, if he comes out, he's going to be a different man. Someone like Dan will not benefit from prison. He braces himself to hear what his fate will be. Are his worst fears about to come true?
Vừa rồi các bạn đã theo dõi một sản phẩm của chúng tôi, UK Soát Spoiler, một kênh tin tức chuyên cung cấp cho các bạn những thông tin mới nhất về những bộ phim xà phòng của Vương quốc Anh.